Morning Sprint.
Welcome back at 6:51. It's time now for our Friday morning sprint here on Good Morning Northwest. Flooding started to rush through our region yesterday. The National Weather Service putting the flood warning in effect for parts of Walla Walla and Umatilla counties last evening. According to Walla Walla County Fire District 8, some floodwaters may look calm, but underneath they could be tearing out roads and carrying debris. So be extremely cautious near the water. Deputies say you should go to higher ground if water is approaching your home. And the community started coming together the moment the water started to rise. Concrete Industries started to fill sandbags and gave them out for free. Other sandbags were delivered to those in need, but also volunteers came out wanting to fill up sandbags for others. They closed down in the evening but left some outside. It's not known if more sandbags will be filled up today. And the west side of the state also experiencing flooding. This is a look at Issaquah. Earlier today, they had a level 4 flood warning and hundreds of people have been evacuated from the city. Some people said the water is cold, moving quickly, and there's a lot of debris that you can't see when you're in it. And there are multiple road closures in Walla Walla. These are the latest from the sheriff's office. Last Chance Road between Mission and Stovall, 7 Mile Road from Mill Creek to the dead end. Scenic Loop Road is completely closed, and Highway 12 is closed in Waitsburg between Main and Garden. Barricades are up and drivers should not go around them. It's dangerous and illegal. And for residents in the area, you might notice an odd smell from the water. The city of Pendleton has reassured residents that the water is safe to drink. No boil water order has been put into effect. The Pendleton Salvation Army is offering help for anyone who had to be evacuated due to the flooding. Major Dwayne Halstad, the commanding officer, says they'll provide vouchers for clothing, blankets, and shoes. Just contact the Salvation Army of Pendleton at this email or phone number. Here are those details on your screen. They're located at 150 Southeast Immigrant Avenue. And heavy rain sent a creek over roads and up to the foundations of homes in Washington on Thursday. A flood watch has been in effect through this afternoon across most of western Washington. Numerous roads were closed because of water over the roadway. Flooding from the Cedar River covered roads and threatened homes in Cedar Grove.
How close do you think you are to flooding, to having water in the house?
Maybe 5 more feet. I think we go uphill a little bit there, so I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't get any deeper.
Officials also warned of landslide risks. Slides throughout the region are also closing roads. Crystal Mountain Resort closed Thursday because of high avalanche danger and mudslides on the road to the large ski and snowboarding area in the Cascades. Washington State is being hit by flooding right now. Governor Inslee issuing an emergency proclamation for 19 west side counties because of significant winter weather that's expected to continue through the weekend. Inslee said the storms caused injuries, evacuations, road damage, temporary road closures, and extensive damage to homes and businesses in Issaquah. Sandbags aren't stopping the Issaquah Creek from overflowing due to heavy rains. A flood watch is officially in effect in 14 counties in Washington. And many of you may remember the damaging flood nearly a quarter century ago. This is video of the February 1996 Mill Creek flood from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers archives. Bennington Reservoir and this section of Mill Creek were full. The infrastructure helped prevent a disaster in Walla Walla. The Corps says this is why we must maintain our levees to national standards. And decades earlier, in March 1931, there were the Great Floods of Walla Walla. Heavy rain and snow melt caused the worst flood in Walla Walla's history. Mill Creek rose 1 foot per hour. Much of Walla Walla was flooded. This is why Mill Creek was later dammed and the deep concrete channel was built through downtown. And take a look at this incredible video filmed on the Umatilla River. Walker Tate spotted something in the river in Pendleton. A few seconds later, he saw a camper was floating down the river in the rushing water. Now, we have not heard any reports of any injuries, but just take a look at that.
And as we give you a live look outside, this is from Richland's Columbia Point, dealing with a lot of cloud cover. And of course, all that flooding, we're still seeing the wet weather out there. This is not the best location. A lot of the flooding going on around Umatilla and Walla Walla counties, and we're still seeing that rainfall coming down at the moment. So I want to give you a closer look here at some of those rain showers. All very light, thankfully, but sprinkle or two around Dayton, Walla Walla, Milton Freewater, looking at just some light rainfall, but seeing those improvements down around Pendleton this morning. A lot of this, though, will begin to fade away today, so we are seeing those improvements ahead in the forecast. So here is Futurecast. By lunchtime, still staying mostly cloudy, but drying things out. We'll have even a little bit of some sun peeking out later on this afternoon. So this is what we want to see after seeing all this flooding around the area. We'll have another frontal system working through later tonight after about 10 or 11 o'clock. Not looking at a whole lot of wet weather, but still some spotty rain showers in the forecast. This will be out of here pretty quickly. Might have a stray shower left over on Saturday by the afternoon, but certainly looking at a lot of sunshine back in the forecast for your Sunday, and a little bit cooler as well. We'll have numbers in the upper 40s by Sunday. With that next system, though, by again Friday.